Yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Kid Boo, and I'm rocking with Poker the Jew. You dig?
Yo, today we're talking about the main man, Poker the Jew. Most requested video. Shout out to Born Banks for this thumbnail. We're gonna start off from the very beginning. This fool grew up in upstate New York in an Orthodox Jewish family. He's half American, half Israeli. Orthodox Jewish people believe that when a woman is menstruating, she can't sleep in the same bed as her man, and I think that's pretty lit. Take your crabby attitude to the air mattress. Obviously, he wasn't allowed to watch porn, so he had to settle for Sábado Gigante, and because of this, he is completely fluent in Spanish. Jewish and Hispanic is a dangerous combination. That means you know how to make money, and you're willing to work hard to get it. They could fix a car and then sell it, and at the age of 18, Poker would go to the Israeli military. He learned how to speak Hebrew in just 3 months. And you know how at the airport, they let people in the army at the front of the line. I wonder if anyone representing a different army has ever tried taking advantage of that. Like, yeah, I'm in the Taliban, son. Come to think of it, Russian soldiers are definitely cutting in line at Ukrainian airports. I don't support that, by the way. So after serving in the military, Poker became a professional gambler. Gambling is an addiction. You put professional in front of it, it makes it seem like a skill. Like I can say I'm a professional heroin user. I'm not an addict, I'm just really good at doing it. Professional gamblers are known to make bets that they later on regret, and Poker made a gamble that the Island Boys would actually become successful, and he managed them. He discovered them in his Manhattan office, where he works on a fan-based consulting firm. Poker is good friends with Stefan Belafonte, who manages Malu, not bad. Poker went down south about a year ago and made his deal with Red 4X and Fly Soldier. At the time, they were broke, and to his credit, they started off with the popularity of Enzo, and they ended up becoming almost as popular as Lil Xan. And that had to do with the Island Boys freestyle, which was filmed by Poker, the No Jumper interview, which Poker set up, and the most crucial part of the Island Boys fame was being featured on Famous Criminals. So he has pretty good managing skills. He started off by getting them this really big house. These two jits don't have any credit, so they needed Poker. Poker was also in the business of renting out cars to people. He's the chief financial officer of MVP Lux. So Island Boys had access to luxury cars because of Poker's company, and best believe they showed them off as if they actually owned them. He definitely believed in these guys. The only problem was they were hard to deal with. They didn't want help writing their lyrics. They couldn't secure collaborations with mainstream artists due to their bad temperament. Poker says he gave those guys the 6ix9ine treatment. 6ix9ine used to mean something else. I guess they have to give each other the 6ix9ine treatment now. So Poker would go live with Red's ex-girlfriend Monty and tell people his true feelings.
Who produced that shit?
You made that shit motherfucking happen. It was your idea. Everything was your idea. You're the one who said get a bunch of girls. You're the one who
I'm the fucking mastermind.
You did that.
Behind fucking Island Boys.
That whole shit's gonna go.
The fucking mastermind.
Kidding me? And Poker was never paid for everything that
Never
he
paid
did.
nothing.
They never
Nothing.
paid the man.
They don't want to pay him shit. They didn't pay him nothing.
This nigga was working for free.
That's crazy.
Poker had to get it on his own.
One is that they owe him money for managing them. The other is that he doesn't think they're going to be famous for very long. And he finally admitted that some of their Instagram followers are fake. He's probably telling the truth because they've been at 1 million for like 5 months now. Keep in mind, he still is their manager legally. He just kind of gave up on them because there was no future. So he set his sights on Skinny from the Nine. Skinny from the Nine was originally signed to L.A. Reid and is now known as L.A. Reid's biggest mistake. Next, Poker is going to adopt Reid's illegitimate children, his other big mistakes. L.A. Reid was Me Too'd, so he couldn't focus on Skinny's career. He was too busy settling lawsuits and giving cars to his baby mamas, so Skinny reached out to Poker for new management. Poker might be the guy to elevate Skinny and bring him to the mainstream. Let's hope Skinny can get his clout up, and let's hope Poker doesn't get Me Too'd like L.A. Reid. You never know, them Island Boys might want one of those rental cars when they go broke. And if we're being real, Skinny actually makes better music than the Island Boys, just like how electric chainsaws sound better than gas ones. All jokes aside, his last few songs have been pretty fire, and I'm looking forward to see what he'll do in the future. Final opinion, The music industry is a gamble, it's a lottery. You want to be a big rapper, there's a million other people just like you. The odds are slim, and if anybody understands odds, it's a professional gambler. You could say the Island Boys were a failure, but I think what he did with them was actually a success. He turned two non-talented people into brief superstars. Anyway, let me know what you think of this guy. I'm out.